The New York Times Vision columnist Ross Douthat analyzed President Biden's decline in a piece published on Wednesday and recently became another columnist to express his concerns about the president's age. Douthat: I do not think that fall of Biden exaggerated by media, perhaps by some Republicans, but mainstream press. If there is anything, he cleverly around distinct reality. But I think Biden's advocates are right that the impact on the presidency of his age is only slightly negative. Wapo columnist argues that Biden is very old until running again. Hunter's attempts to impress customers must have stopped Douthat. Biden's increasing anxiety around baseball, the ball find you by saying the ball will find you. So if place who should not or try hide inadequacy of player to player or player for emotional reasons by giving you long-term stay risk receive ultimately be caught at worst possible time. Similarly, Biden argued that former President Donald Trump was at a serious risk of allowing him to win a win in the 2024 elections. Biden is running for selection. He wrote later. He wrote, crisis or more slip, what put Trump back into the White House? And a 4-year period can be different but at same time important bets. View the age of Biden's age narrative doesn't die soon. I have criticisms of Bidenism. Douthat continued. They are mostly normal for those who are conservatives, for non-special people from any liberal president. Chaos or insufficiency created by cognitive decline. However, Douthat: Biden can reach another victory. Second period of Ronald Reagan will not give worse results than he did so far after managing something. Next 5 years can see possibility of seeing possibility. Increased number of liberal columns and thought leaders argue that Biden's age is a responsibility for the presidential ambitions. A surprising voice in the Washington Post worked on Tuesday to be re-elected against Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Columnist David Ignatius argued that Biden would still be a mistake for re-election in 2024, although Biden was a successful and effective president. According to Axios, Ignatius became one of the president's favorite newspaper columnists, which could suffer a little more. Morning Joe host Joe Scarborough on Wednesday. Everyone and the common host Mika Brzezinski'nin Biden'nin insisted on the words Adam. Very old to run. He added that the Democrats made such comments. As for Harris, more than one liberal columnist is now calling Biden to leave Harris as his friend running for the 2024 presidential elections. Former Parliament Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D-Calif.On Wednesday, refused to say Harris believed whether was best running friend of the president, and that had quietly admitted was not too much in position. Washington Post. New York Magazine's The Intelligencer and a leading independent writer said Biden's better options for his running friend, an